No. Oh, no.
So, how are you?
Never mind how I am. What are you doing here?
Come to see you.
Yes, but I don't want to see you, so you've had a wasted journey, haven't you?
Is it right what Audrey tells me that you're ill?
Well, whether it is or it isn't, I don't think that's any of your business. But Audrey told you.
So it's true then?
Yes, it is. But she didn't tell you I was here because she didn't know.
Oh, no. I worked that out for myself. See, you've always liked this place, and you once said, given the choice of going anywhere, you'd come here.
Did I?
So I phoned last night to check. By the time I got here, you were in bed, so I thought it best not to disturb you.
You're staying here?
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
For what?
Well, if Audrey told you where I'd gone, she must have told you why I'd gone. Because I wanted to be on my own. Because I just wanted to have some time to think.
Yeah. Yeah, she did mention something about that.
Yes, well, and you couldn't give me that, could you? You just couldn't stay away and give me that time.
Excuse me a minute. Hello?
Right, Mike, this has gone on long enough.
No, I can't talk at the moment.
Yes, you can.
No, I'll phone you back later.
I see you still do that little trick.
What little trick's that?
Just, you know, answering the phone when you're talking to somebody else.
Well, no point in having it if you can't use it. Listen, this thing you got, this...
Cancer.
Can they do anything about it?
You mean, is it terminal? Yes. Can they treat it? No.
So, how
long have I got? Don't know. Not very. Which is why, whatever time I do have left, I just want to use a little bit of it for myself. Look, Mike, this isn't personal. I just want to be on my own. I just don't want to have to talk to anybody.
Miss Baldwin in?
No, he's not. Why? What do you want?
Some work to do. Finish them size 10 sports. What am I meant to do now?
Sit down.
Why, what's going on? What have I done?
You haven't done anything. You're supposed to be my mate, aren't you?
Yeah?
So sit down and talk to me. And no, Mr. Baldwin's not in. Do you want to know why? Because Mr. Baldwin's gone chasing after his ex-wife.
Which one?
Alma. She's gone off to the lakes and he's gone off after her.
How do you know?
Because he told me.
Yeah? What, he just told you that's where he's going?
More or less. She's got something wrong with her and he's got it into his head that he wants to see her, leaving Muggins here to look after this place.
Oh, no, I wouldn't stand for that.
No?
Running off with your ex-missus? No, I wouldn't.
What would you do?
Well, I'd kill him.
I knew I could count on you for good advice.
Are you having me on?
I wish I were.
Right, so he's just come up to you and told you that's where he's going.
He said that she's the one that needs him most and hopes I'll understand.
Yeah, well, I flipping wouldn't. And I don't know anyone else that would.
Me neither. Right.
What are you doing?
I fancy going shopping. Do you want to come with me?
Yeah?
You thought of going to America? See if they could do anything for you.
Like what?
Well, I don't know. They're more advanced over there, aren't they? They've got treatments over there you can't get here.
Yeah, well, they can't cure this.
Look, if you're worried about the cost...
The cost? You're not listening to me, are you? I mean, all the time we were married, you never listened to me. And even now, when I'm dying, you are still not listening to me.
I am listening.
No, you are not.
All I said was, have you ever thought...
I've ever thought? I've done nothing else but think. I've thought about going to America. I've thought about going to Lourdes, Jerusalem. I've thought about chemotherapy, surgery, praying, making a pact with the devil. You name it, I've thought about it. In fact, there's nothing else I can think about.
Oh, right.
And I've read all the books and all the bump from the hospital and second opinions.
Yeah.
So don't you dare come here with the I'm Mr. Mike Baldwin and I can fix everything performance, because you can't. You can't fix this because nobody can.
No.
And all I can do, which is why I came here, and which is why I am trying to, is that I've just got to accept it. Stop fighting it. Just accept it.
Yeah, but you've had time, haven't you? I haven't. I suppose that's the reason I can't accept it.
Oh, yes, but you do have one big advantage of me, don't you? It's happening to me, not to you.
Yeah.
You didn't deserve that.
You don't deserve this.
Oh, well.
Oh, I do love you. Never stopped. You don't believe me, do you?
Well, you got rid of me quick enough.
Oh, well.
I was barely out of the door before you got Linda in.
Yeah, well, she just arrived. Didn't go looking for her. Didn't go looking for anyone. It wouldn't happen if you hadn't have gone. You're the one that did the leaving.
Why?
Oh, well.
I mean, are you saying that I didn't have a reason?
No.
That, you know, I just fancied a bit of a change and it was a quiet day and I was a bit bored, so I just...
All right, yeah, you had a reason, a big one. I'm not denying that.
Well, thank you.
But I would have thought you had other reasons, bigger reasons, for staying.
Well, they weren't that obvious at the time.
OK, all right. Fine. But just don't go blaming me for everything.
What I won't. I mean, you came here to blame me. Now you can go.
Ooh. Right, do you want a cup of coffee or a glass of wine?
A glass of wine.
Me and all.
Look, are you sure about these shoes? I mean, you paying for them and all.
It's your bonus.
What for? Taking a day off and going shopping with you?
For keeping me company, yeah.
Right. Cheers. Tell you something. We won't go running off again in a hurry. Not when he finds out what today's cost him.
Well, it would have cost him a lot more if I hadn't have done something to get it out my system. Actually, there's a bit more to it than that. There's a bit I haven't told you.
Yeah, well, I thought as much.
Alma, who he's gone to see, well, she's dying. She's got cancer.
Honest?
Yeah,
That's awful.
I suppose so.
How old is she?
Oh, she's getting on.
Yeah, I thought so.
Anyway, that's why I went shopping instead of going straight to a solicitor.
So we got it all planned, Frank and I. And I was going to live with him in Shropshire. Practically got my bags packed.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And then I found out I'd got this, so I told him. Well, it would have been a pretty nasty trick not to, and I just think he got scared.
What, he changed his mind?
No, well, we both did. I mean, you can't blame him. I mean, he didn't know what he was letting himself in for. He didn't know if he could cope. Actually, I'm grateful for him not pretending, just being straight.
Yeah, well, you're better off without him. That's what I think.
So, then there was only Audrey.
Yeah, but you could have told me.
No, I couldn't. Anyway, Audrey's been wonderful. I just couldn't have had a better friend.
Oh, well, good for her. Well, now you got me, right?
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. He's saying that now, but when he gets back with Linda, he won't want to know like that, Frank. Well, you're wrong, because I'm going to take care of you, and I don't care what Linda or anybody else thinks. I mean, what do they know? We had more going for us than they could ever dream of. All right, it went wrong, but it shouldn't have done. That was my fault. I should have been more careful. It's the most stupid thing
Mike.
that... Are you all right?
Yeah, I think I just need to go to my room.
Yeah, sure. I mean, do you want a doctor?
No, I've got everything I need there.
Come on, you'll be all right.
I need to lie down for a bit.
Yeah, this is my fault. This, I've tired you out. Come on.
Right, we're having another.
You already have.
So, I'm on my day off, aren't I?
You're not, no. And now you mention it, I think we should be getting back.
No, Ailey'll look after stuff.
And won't your mates just take full advantage, eh? No, we're going. I may be out to make Mike pay, but I'm not out to bankrupt him. Hang on a sec. Yeah?
Well, why aren't you in the office?
Why aren't you?
Oh, look, you know why. You know what I'm doing. I explained it to you.
Well, I didn't fancy sitting there all day on me Todd, so I took a few hours off, OK?
Yeah, I suppose it'll have to be, won't it?
So how is she?
Oh, she's not good.
She's worse than I expected.
She shouldn't be swanning off to fancy hotels then, should she?
Well, she shouldn't be. Not by herself, that's for sure. That's why I can't leave her.
You said you were going to go and see her and then come back.
Yes, I know, but I'm saying I can't. Look, I'm sorry. I'll stay here till she wants to come home, right? Then I'll be bringing her. and I'll be back with you.
No, I'm sorry, Mike. That's just not good enough.
Linda, please. Try and understand the situation.
All I want to know is, are you coming back today, like you promised, or are you not?
That is what I'm trying to explain to you. I can't.
You won't, you mean? What you're saying is you'd rather be with her than me.
No. What I'm saying is Alma needs me more than you do.
Does she?
Yes, she does.
Well, she can have you.
So what now? More shopping?
No, we're beyond shopping. Now it's time to get serious.
Message from Ailey. Have Ruben called this morning when we was out. Said he had a meeting with you.
Yeah, he did. OK, thanks.
What are you going to do?
Come in and shut the door. Been thinking about following him, turning up at the hotel and walking in on them both.
Do you want someone to come here?
No. Anyway, I don't think it'd be right clever. For one thing, I know Mike. And you put him on the spot like that, there's no telling what he might do.
Well, I mean, do you think she's as poorly as he's making out, or... I don't know, is that just an excuse?
I don't care how poorly she is. That's not what this is about anymore.
Is it not?
He promised me he'd be back today. And now he's broken that promise, says he's not doing.
Yeah, I gathered that.
Well, two can play at that game.
What, breaking promises?
Acting like you're not married. Running off with your ex-wife. Wish I had an ex-husband, I'd be off like a shot.
Yeah, well, you haven't though, have you?
I'll just have to think of something else then, won't I? Hey, and not a word about this to that lot.
I won't.
I mean it. If I hear any of them talking about Mike being with Alma, I'll know it's you it's come from.
I won't say anything. Anyway, how can I go and tell them what you're going to do? Don't know myself, do I?
No, you don't.
Oh, be careful how you go. Well, you're looking a lot better.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm up and down like a yo-yo. Thank you for stopping.
I couldn't just leave and sneak off.
Well, I'm not keeping you from anything, am I?
Like what? No, not at all. You're stopping here for as long as you want. Then when you want to go back, I'll be taking you.
Oh, come on, there's no need.
Well, I think there is, so that's what I'm going to be doing, so it's silly arguing about it. Oh, sorry. I thought I'd turn this thing off.
Oh, just go and answer it.
Yeah, probably right. Yeah?
Right, this is your last chance.
Oh, come on.
No, I'm sorry, I've tried to be understanding.
Yeah.
Well, you might not think so, but if you'd have come back today, I wouldn't have said out. And I still won't if you come back now. But I'm sorry, you are not spending another night in that hotel with her.
I've told you, she's a very sick woman.
Oh, don't give me that.
The reason you're there, and the only reason, is because you used to be married to her.
Yeah, used to. Not anymore.
No, now you're married to me, which is why I want you back here.
Sorry. No.
Right.
Linda? Sorry, bit of business. Won't happen again, though. I'll turn it off.
Was it Linda?
Yeah.
Does she know you're here? With me?
Yeah, I told her before I left. Look, I'm not playing any games or anything. I learnt my lesson where that's concerned.
And does she mind?
Well, I wasn't asking her permission or anything. I was just telling her what I was going to do, and that's that. But the important thing is, you want me here. Yeah?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
I hope I'm not spoiling your evening.
Our business is business, whether it's day or night. Doesn't make any difference to me.
Well, maybe I can make it up to you. Would you like a drink?
If you're having one.
I am, yeah. Do you want a glass of wine, glass of scotch?
Wine, thanks. Nice, these flats, aren't they? Thought about getting one myself.
Yeah, they're all right. Mike used to live here with his ex, so I've had to chuck a lot of stuff out.
He's joining us, is he, Mike?
No, he's not.
No?
He's away for the night. Have you eaten?
I've had something, yeah. Just finishing when he called.
Well, say if you want out.
I will, thanks. Okay, I suppose you want to talk about the new contract. Got a new draft. Same as the old one, but with a few changes.
No, not yet, anyway.
No?
To tell you the truth, Harvey, I've got you here under false pretenses.
Really?
Do you mind?
Don't mind, no.
See, the thing is, Mike's away for the night, and I'm stuck here all on my own with nothing to do. So I started thinking of things I'd like to do. And that's when I thought of you.
What about tomorrow? Would be a good idea.
Thank you.
Can I ask you something I shouldn't?
They're usually the most interesting questions.
Are you happy with Linda?
Happy? Not as happy as I was with you, no.
Oh, I wasn't wanting you to say that. I wasn't looking for compliments.
And I'm not giving you any, but no, it's true, I'm not. Oh, OK, there are a lot of people who think that I did well getting rid of the older wife and getting a younger one in, but there's more to it than that. You see, you and me, we grew older together. But with her and me, well, we have to keep making adjustments to each other and not quite making it, so no. No, I'm not as happy as I was with you, not really.
I'm sorry about that.
That's my own fault. I shouldn't have thrown our marriage away.
Oh, I don't think you threw it away.
Oh, whatever you want to call it. You see, my problem is that I'm obstinate. I know that. So when something goes against me, like you leave him, instead of me thinking, well, how can I put this right, I think, how can I make her feel sorry? Then Linda comes along and I think, yeah, this'll show her. She'll see that I don't need her. But I do need you, Alma. I always have.
I had a comeback, you know.
Oh, I know that. I've always known that. But I've never found a way to ask. What have we done, Alma?
Are you saying you don't find me attractive?
I'd be lying if I did.
So what's the problem?
Usual one.
What's that?
You're a married woman.
Well, if it don't worry me, it shouldn't worry you.
Okay. You're a married woman. I know your husband. I do business with him. I do business with both of you.
Me and Mike have what you might call an understanding.
Mm-hmm.
He goes his way and I go mine.
And what does that mean? He knows I'm here?
No, of course not.
Let's go out somewhere.
Out?
Yeah. Out for a drink. Maybe find a hotel.
And what's that going to have that we haven't got here?
Nothing. Just won't be where you live.
Shouldn't I be the one to worry about that?
I'm doing it for you.
Well, don't. Have another drink. I don't want to go out. I want to stay here.
This isn't some sort of game you're playing, is it?
Like what?
Dunno. Just get a feeling there's something going on between you two.
Well, there isn't. Do you know what I think?
What?
You're scared.
I'm not scared.
You would be if you knew what I had in mind. I'll get you that drink.
Right. Is there anything I can get you? Do you want anything from room service?
No, I'm fine. Just don't let you see me like this, that's all.
What, you think you ought to put on a show for me?
No, I just don't want you to think of me as a sick old woman, even if that's what I really am.
Do you know what I think of you? I think you're lovely. I think you are the most wonderful person in this world, and I'm the biggest fool in it for letting you get away.
You say the nicest things.
I don't, not always. I bitterly regret what happened, and I'm going to prove it. So what I'm going to do is, I'm leaving Linda.
Oh, Mike,
Well, I can't
no.
just go back and carry on like before. I just can't do it. I want us together again, like we should never have parted. Like I shouldn't have been so stupid as let things happen the way they did.
Oh, come on, it wasn't just you.
Yes, it was. I know I can't make it up to you, and I know I can't turn the clock back, but we can be together now.
But, Mike, I'm going to die.
Yeah, well, it happens to all of us sooner or later, doesn't it? I'll take as much time as we can get together.
I don't really know what that means.
Well, it means that I leave Linda, but I already have. I just don't go back. And then you and me could be together. Would you like that?
You know, I really think I would.
Right, well, that's what I'm going to do then. So don't you worry, because I'm going to be here to look after you for the rest of your life, Alma. We're back together again. You and me.
I'm still,
Can't work it out. It's 'cause you're trying too hard. It's very simple, really.
yeah?
My husband's away and I want some fun. What could be the harm in that?
And this'll just stay between us.
You think I want it broadcasting?
No, but,
Look, Harvey, I value me marriage. I value all this. I'm not daft enough to go and chuck it away. Not even if you were to ask me to.
which I probably won't.
Good. I'm just on my own and lonely. You're not going to leave me like that, are you?